So I'm a fan of Maxpedition, and I own quite a few of their products. This one is called their Tactical Tray. It's relatively flat, and it can be rolled up or folded and put into a backpack or a suitcase and taken with you. When I first saw this product, I thought it was a little silly that somebody would buy a tactical tray. But when I come home from work, my wife kind of gives me some grief sometimes because all my stuff that I carry around with me ends up all over the house. And I wanted a single spot to put it in, and I didn't want to use a basket or a bowl or anything like that. And so I said, oh, there's a chance to buy some Maxpedition gear. So it snaps together pretty easy into, it's about 5.5 by 8.5 by 2 inches deep. And it has a soft interior that wouldn't scratch anything like a cell phone or case or something like that. It has a rubberized bottom. I wouldn't call it waterproof, but I think it's water resistant. So if it's sitting on the counter and you spill something in there, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. I'm going to go get my stuff that I carry around, and I'll show you what I do to load this thing up. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how this thing's typically loaded up. There's usually a couple of flashlights in there, and I just grab one or take one for whichever one meets the needs of whatever I'm doing that day. Most of the time it's been this little guy here, the Phoenix LD12. Picked that up recently, love that flashlight. I usually keep a smaller Maxpedition pouch. It's full of Band-Aids and stuff like that. I call it a boo-boo kit. I just keep it in there, and depending on what I'm going to do, I may grab that, throw it into a cargo pants pocket or something like that. I pick up these every so often. Got some thunder in the background. Pick up these from Walmart or somewhere every so often, and it's a nice little notebook that I use just to keep notes or write things down on. So I found it to be pretty handy. And then along this back pouch, I'll usually have a couple of different blades that I may be rotating out, and sometimes they may actually spill over into the front pouch there. I'll take my phone, stick that in there. Keys are usually floating around on that side. Maxpedition wallet. I told you I buy a lot of their stuff. That's usually sitting in there. Then maybe a couple pens or pencils in the back. Some cheap sunglasses. And that's it. Nothing too fancy, but I got to tell you, it keeps all my stuff in one place. I love it. And if I do take a trip anywhere, I can take this with me, and I can store all my stuff in the same way on the road as I do as I'm at home. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There is one thing about this tray that does bother me a little bit. There's a piece of my EDC gear I just can't seem to figure out how to carry around a transport in this tray. And that would be my cold steel Brooklyn Crusher. As soon as I figure that one out, I'll let you guys know.